Hey everybody, I wanted to make this video because I am feeling kind of disconnected, and making these videos, I started a few years ago and it was out of desperation. I was in a really chaotic time in my life, and I'm in a much less chaotic time in my life, but I'm still having some um, problems. I have talked about my marijuana addiction before on this channel. Um, and I always feel that almost the need, if I'm talking about it kind of to the general public or people I don't know, that I have to be like, yeah, it's real, it's a real addiction. I'm not like weed is evil or anything. It's just not for me. It just kind of impacts my life and kind of my happiness, how I can function, how I can, engage in relationships with people. um, it just impacts that, and I just have a better life without it. But that's the insanity of addiction. Is I was talking with my therapist. Actually texted me, and he said, kind of quoting from Gabor Mate's work, who is a doctor who specializes in addiction, um, about how addiction is essentially at its core a a set of behaviors to cope with having unmet needs in your life, um, and primarily probably social connection. Um, and yeah, I just don't have. If I don't have a lot going on in my life, it's very tempting to feel the loneliness with that, or feel the sadness. I lost somebody close to me. Um, I don't want to get too much into the details, but she meant a lot to me. I think I would get emotional. She meant a lot to me, and it's likely that she passed away. Um, she lives in another country, um, but it's been a very long time since I've heard from her, and I don't know. I just haven't had a lot of close, um, friendships, or relationships, or any kind of social connection sense, and it's been tough. And I also just don't have a lot in my life. I mean, I don't have a job. I don't have any education. I dropped out of high school, and these are all things I've been going through for years. And it's kind of hard to talk about it, because people in my life have said, "Why don't you do this, do that, do that?" I'm not being egotistical or anything, but they say, you're capable. You can do things if you set your mind to it. And I just haven't done it. For, I'm sure, a variety of reasons, and I could list them off now, the ones I'm aware of. Um, but I need that structure. I need that social connection. I need that structure. I need things to do. And I feel like a broken record, but that's it's sometimes it takes a while to learn a lesson when these kind of addictive, these escapist behaviors. Um, this channel definitely is talking. I've talked about my childhood, and my parents a lot, but um, I was there was a poverty of, we weren't wealthy, but I'm talking about like an emotional poverty, and I just felt so much pain every day, and I learned to eat food, and it eventually, a lot of my family do smoke pot, and it went into that and alcohol, and um, I'm just getting older. I'm going to be turning 31, and um, living this perpetual adolescence is it's shameful. I feel shame. I feel embarrassment. I mean, how can I, for instance, like date a woman and be like unemployed and 30 and just doing nothing. And I mean, even just hanging out with people, it's like, what did you do? How was work, or what? I, it means so much in this um, society, maybe more so than others, to have a job, um, and it really, I don't know, I feel like a loser, you know, um, a lot of times, and it's easier to, in some ways, it's easier to just smoke that away rather than, because I feel insecure. I feel like I can't do it. Like I can't get a job. I can't go to school. I can't, but I talked with my sponsor today. Well, he used to be my sponsor, and I haven't talked with him for months, because of, I had 5 months clean, then a relapse, 5 months clean, and then these last couple months or so, I've just been out of control, back and forth, maybe a couple days here or there. But I got in touch with him, and he basically said, you should get a job, you should, go to school, and it just helped me. And he said, eventually you'll find that confidence. The more that you have clean time, the more that you, you know, accomplish small goals, and then work your way up. And that's really what I need to do, and want to do, is just get structured. Just take it. These are things I've talked about on my channel before. I feel like I'm just repeating myself, but it's um, something that I need to dig into my brain, because the behaviors that I have are so ingrained from childhood, and they, are related to such deep wounds that they're so in there, and it just takes, it's like erosion, like with water against rock. um, this is a hard rock, and it's taking a lot of water and a lot of pressure to wear away at it, but it is being worn away. I am making progress. I'm so much better than I've ever been, but I need to go further. I need to take this next step in my life, um, and get out into the world, and engage in the world. And that's been a theme on my channel. Not that I expect everybody to, clearly my views don't support that, but um, it's just, I need to get structured. I need to be engaged in life and not be, a spectator. Um, just wasting the days in my room playing video games, doing anything just to distract from how I feel, and dealing with the issues that I need to deal with. Um, and I guess I'm just making this video out of a need to connect, and a need to just be seen and heard, and also to get it out and explore it, verbally, and sometimes just getting it out kind of helps me, like journaling, I guess. But anyway, I'll keep this. I won't go longer. I appreciate you for watching, and if you have any feedback or words of encouragement or advice or whatever, I'd be open to it. Um, I'm Brian. I am a recovering addict, and also just Brian, just me, and just trying to become part of life. Uh, I'll end it there on a very poetic note. All right. Bye.